Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. Sammy here at Sammy J Stitches, and it is time for a new Flossmas video. It is day 14, the 14th day of Flossmas, and let's hear it! Payday. So, we can get that Christmas finish going on. All right, tonight I decided to pull out of my categories that I had for this month. I decided to go with probably my more complicated one, and that was Haunted Mansion from Tiny Modernist. And it's just fiddly, you know. And I was having a hard time with focus, so I just barely got the 500 stitches in on it about 4 o'clock this morning. And that's because I did some fill-in over here, and I'm like, or right here. I'm like, let's go. So it's looking pretty good. Not gonna be a finish this year, but I'm really hoping to make it one next year. And it's looking good. I did some stuff over here too, but mostly I worked this fence, the hill, and everything below it. So, all right, that is it for me this morning. Gonna get some sleep, gonna come back. We're at the same shack again tonight, which means we will knock out another category, maybe 2 if I can actually get my focus on. 2 of my projects are one thread, you know, variegated thread, but one thread. One is just black. One has a lot of bulk stitching that should go pretty fast. And one of them's Garden Prelude. So that is it for me this morning. I don't have anything fun or interesting. Moving right along though. I hope y'all are enjoying Flossmas. I'm enjoying watching several videos. So I will check in with y'all this evening. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Oh my gosh, like what is all over my shirt? You never know what you look like till you look into the phone. Okay, so we did our daily 100 on America. We are getting, I feel like we're at a point now where like every time I get 100 done, I'm like, woo, we're a lot closer to being done. Like you just see big sections getting done. And also color completing. So like I was doing the stripes in this color, and that's the last of that color, and we're done. So then I came up here and I did the dark blue that I had started working on the other day, and I hadn't quite finished. Oh, and the rest of the black around her eye. So some white in there somewhere. So yeah, 100 stitches feels like it goes a really long way right now when this section is all we have left, other than some well, no, there's no beads in this. So yeah, Kreinik and some back stitch there on her nose. So it's looking really good. We're gonna keep trekking away at it. Also, I have this sunspot right here that I don't see until I turn the camera on. It's really weird. It's like the camera bringing out all my flaws. Okay, so the next thing I decided to do, I told you I was going to work on categories. I knew I was going to do that. Okay, I pulled out my Modern Folk Embroidery 2020 stitch along called Family Patchwork, and I've put 300 stitches in it. So I've got 200 more before I switch projects, but that's tomorrow's Flossmas. So about half, almost all the inside line is new. I added a little bit to this line, and then all this stuff inside of it. I apparently forgot to download a few pieces, and I went back to my email and I can no longer download them, so I'm probably gonna have to buy them. Oh well. October, November, December, and September maybe? No. July. I think July. Anyway, that's where we got to. 300 stitches on Modern Folk Embroideries Family Patchwork for the category Stitch Along. I went ahead and put Haunted Mansion, which was last night's piece, into PDF, because either one could have went either way, but I've been listening to a really amazing audiobook. It's a slow burn at first. It takes a minute. But I had a friend who's very adamant that I need to read it. Miss Fickle Stitches over there, Kate. And Fickle Stitches is her YouTube channel. Anyway, she's like, you've got to read this book. I really need to be able to talk about it, read it. And the beginning was really, if she hadn't asked me, I probably would have quit and not finished it. But once you get past a certain point, it's really, really, really good. Really good. And at one point tonight, I was listening to it, and it was like, you know, the climax, one of the most intense scenes that we've seen so far in the book. I only have about 3 hours left on the audiobook out of a 29-hour audiobook. And my husband calls, and I answered the phone. I said, do you want to die? And he goes, wrong number, hangs up. He then texts me, and we got stuff figured out, but he knew. He was interrupting something, and he should not be. So, all right, I'm going to let y'all go. Today, it's the end of day 14, and that means we have 10 more days until Christmas Eve. Oh my goodness, it's coming by so fast. Tomorrow, I'll see you back for Flossmas Day 15.